Greetings to everyone. My name is Devkumar Daswani, and today, being as a moderator, I welcome you all to one of the most lucrative group discussion on one of the paramount bewildering thought in the minds of many students: confidence versus knowledge, which is more significant for the path of success. Well, I believe that with the participation of my group members, we'll somehow be able to solve some part of this jigsaw puzzle. But before going further, I would like you all to introduce to those people without their efforts, I might not be able to conduct this group discussion. The participants of this discussion, Mansi, Almas, Arshi, Twinkle, and Nikitadi. Well, I would now like to begin this group discussion by quoting one of the famous epigram of the one of the most famous fictionalized character, Julius Caesar, who in the play Julius Caesar have quoted that without knowledge they lack confidence. Without confidence they lack victory. Well, now I would like to urge Arshi to express her views regarding this motion.
Hello everyone, I am Arshi and I think that knowledge is more important than confidence because you are confident about something when you have knowledge. When you know something, then only you are confident. If you don't know something, then you are not going to be confident about that thing. So I think that without the backend support of knowledge, confidence is nothing more than a misguided word. I think that confidence without knowledge is like a sports car with a long mover engine. Positive thinking, practice, thinking, knowledge, and talking to other people. These are all the useful ways which help us to improve our confidence level. Confidence is also necessary because if you have knowledge but you don't have confidence, then your knowledge is, I don't think then it's useful because if you need someone to trust your words, then you definitely need confidence. But confidence is something which comes after practicing something or after researching when you are sure. So I think that knowledge is more important. That's it.
Okay. So now I would like Nikita Di to express her views or contradict, or if she want to contradict what Hershey said.
Hello everyone. I am Nikita Nelwal and thank you Dave for giving me this opportunity so I can present my views. So today I want to share my views regarding confidence. So I was agree with sorry, yeah, Arshi, but I want to say something. So a very famous American writer said that a man cannot be comfortable with his own approval. So must be have your own approval, means you should be confident. And the second, a great spiritual guru, the 14th Dalai Lama, also said that without realization of one's own potential and self confidence in one's ability, no one can build a better world. So now I want to say something that no doubt that knowledge is important, but confidence is necessary to take opportunities and to put the knowledge to use. You have knowledge, but if you can't express it, then there is a no use of knowledge. And the second thing I want to say that knowledge also may not give us success. It it can be, but it not. Even if we have an expertise or lack of confidence, result is not utilizing the knowledge. So knowledge is okay, but confidence is very important. So that's why you can implement whatever you have learned, whatever knowledge you have. If you don't have a confidence, you can't express your knowledge. So it is not worth it, or we can say it is not that much useful if we don't have the self confidence. In some situation we can say that confidence save us. Even we don't have that much knowledge, but still we have self confidence. That's why we can overcome that situation. In many situation, means I don't have in a particular situation right now, but if you can also realize in your whole day or somewhere, uh, generally you can say you don't have a proper knowledge about something, but your confidence save you many times. Sometimes more knowledge creates confusion and self-doubt also. At that point, confidence helps to take risks. Okay, and you can try to do something new. Okay, many times we have another situation that we know, for example, if we are sitting in the examination hall, we are confused between the two answers, then what we do? We have we know that maybe this one is this one. That is the time when we have knowledge, but what we choose at the end is depends on our confidence that yeah, I am sure that this one is more appropriate. So here, confidence wins. And most of the successful people are confident people. If you see in your surrounding or a great people, they are confident. That's why they are more successful. Or at least they have fake confidence. If they don't have that much confidence, they at least show the fake confidence to the world. And after that, they work hard to receive the knowledge so they can prove that, yeah, they have an exact confidence. So that's what I want to say, that uh, confidence, knowledge is good, but without confidence, without you have any confidence in yourself, you can't able to prove the world that you have knowledge. If you have to you have also should be the self-confident person, so that you can express your knowledge confidently, or no one can cross questions to you if you are confident. Suppose if uh, Arshi, if you have a better knowledge, or if I ask something to you but you don't have self confidence, you will like a very shy guy, or you are not confident to say, so that knowledge is not worth it. You have knowledge and you just have it within yourself. You can't express to the world, you can't show the world that you are very good in that particular subject or any kind of a thing. Okay, so I think that self confidence is also important beside the knowledge. That's it. Thank you.
Well, I now urge Almas to express her views regarding the topic.
Hello everyone, my name is Almas. Today I will speak on this topic knowledge. So, knowledge is essential to understand and solve problems. Confidence is necessary to take opportunity and to put the knowledge to use. So, both knowledge and confidence are important to achieve success. But when we have knowledge, we feel confident. More knowledge often increase confidence. Confidence without knowledge is not helpful in many circumstances. Sometimes overconfidence without having the appropriate knowledge results in negative consequences. Confidence alone is not sufficient to maintain success. To sustain the success in any field, one must work hard to gain in and update the required knowledge. There are very few people out there who truly understand the importance of knowledge. Every educated person is not knowledgeable, but every knowledgeable person is educated. The knowledge is the knowledge is something that increases the more you share. It protects your intellectual capital, that is your knowledge. Likewise, humans have used the knowledge to create things that we can't imagine a few centuries back. It helps us to convert our ideas into reality, and also it helps us to reach the success that we desire in our life. In any group discussion, until you are not aware of what you need to speak, you will definitely land up making a fool of yourself. Knowledge will help in answering queries of ava- adventures. Adventures. If you are aware of what you have to speak, confidence will automatically sink in. It should be noted that knowledge can never be complete or satisfied. It is a gradual incremental process. The more you get, the lesser it falls. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Mansi, what are your views regarding the topic?
Hello there, this is Mansi, and today I'll be putting my opinions on the topic confidence versus knowledge. So, what I feel is knowledge and confidence are undoubtedly the two qualities that one must possess, right? They both are two wheels of a bicycle, and we need to balance them together. They create a universal groundwork for success regarding of the mission at hand. Like, the truth is that knowledge is completely useless without confidence, and just confidence is useless without knowledge. So tell me how someone can be someone can be confident without having the knowledge of the particular subject. He cannot be confident. So if you have the knowledge, confidence come automatically. So confidence without knowledge is like a sports car without a lawnmower engine. And knowledge is a product, and confidence is the method of the delivery, how you can deliver yourself, how nicely you can present yourself. And knowledge is a thing, you need to present it the best way. And if you're best at that, then you are a 100% successful person. Thank you.
Well, here I want to ask something from Ansi, that you just said knowledge is the product, and confidence is the method how we present our product or deliver our product to the customer. So is it make sense that without knowing or without much giving more significant to the delivering method, then how can our product reach to ultimate consumer? Then there is no meaning of that product. It will automatically expired or obsolete.
That's the reason I said that these two things are the two tires of the bicycle, and we need to maintain a proper balance between these two.
Yeah, that I think the most scintillating answer I have in that. Very good. Now I urge Twinkle to say something about it.
Hello guys, this is Twinkle Saha, and I will talk in favor of knowledge. So life without knowledge is just like a ship which sails adrift. In today's competitive environment of cutthroat competition, knowledge is an oxygen to us which enable us survive, while confidence is branch of knowledge which lifts up the wheels and peaks into the mysteries and provides us new look and approach. Knowledge is essential to understand and solve problems, and confidence without knowledge is not helpful in many circumstances. Sometimes overconfidence without having the appropriate knowledge results in negative consequences also. And confidence alone is not sufficient to maintain success. And tell me, how can someone possibly be confident if in something they don't understand? The answer is that confidence can also be driven by ignorance, although in this form it will eventually lead to failure. And I will say that confidence is the byproduct of knowledge. Where there is a knowledge, there is a confidence, but where there is a confidence, there is either knowledge. And my point is, without knowledge, which may be practical or theoretical, you will try every possible thing to impress others, but nobody will agree with no one. That means knowledge is mother of confidence, which empowers you to express yourself in the best possible way without being judgmental to others. Thank you.
Well, now I would like to, any questions on the floor? Someone want to ask anything from the opposite?
Yes, I want to ask from Nikita D, as she said that if you don't have much knowledge, but if you have confidence, then you can overcome the situation. So I want to ask that if you don't have knowledge, then how are you going to be confident about something? If you have knowledge, you are then only confident. If you don't have knowledge, then you are not confident.
It's not
So how can
compulsory. Nowadays, you can see many people who don't have knowledge, but they have a fake confidence. And by that, they show they show very confident and they achieve their goals. And success means, okay, I want to just clear this point. I say just because you have seen the people don't have that much knowledge, but they have confidence in themselves that yes, they can achieve what they can do. So they try it and they achieve. That's why I say that knowledge is compulsory. I don't say that they don't have knowledge and they only have confidence, they can achieve whatever they want. No, but with knowledge, self-confidence is also must. If I tell my own that I clear my exam and just because of my documents, I got so worried. I was like, no, now I will not get admission and all. So I was so much worried. I have knowledge. I cleared my entrance exam. I got 80 out of 100. And in first merit list, I got selected. So, but just because of two documents, I got worried that now I can't. So here my confidence makes me up and now I am able to join my college. So here is a difference. Means knowledge is important, but if you don't have confidence, you can't, use your knowledge. That's what I want to say.
Well, I also want
Okay,
to
okay.
add
Yes,
what
yes.
Nikita ji said. Well, we saw many political leaders, just like Rahul Gandhi, who just said that he wants to make a machine which convert a potato into a jewelry.
Yeah,
So
same
this
I
is
want to say. Yeah, you can see that how crazy people we have in our political. So you can relate it very easily.
so the yes. Now, any further questions? Anyone? No one? Well, now I want to ask the question from those who support knowledge. Well, if you say that knowledge is confidence is the byproduct of knowledge, so why many knowledgeable people aren't able to express themselves freely? They have the knowledge, so why they can't able to express themselves? If confidence is the byproduct, then they are the one who are the most successful people. But many of the time they feel restricted. So why is it so?
That happens with very less people, because some, like those people who have knowledge, they have the idea that how they can put their thoughts front of people. And I think uh, they mostly, people who have knowledge, have confidence. If I take example of myself, like today's class, I knew the answer, so I tell the teacher, I text them. But if I don't have that knowledge, I never had that confidence to speak. And like today, I think we had a conversation also, a conversation practice. And I think today I spoke better than the last class, because today I knew about how to express, and I knew about what are the problems in my laptop. But that day I didn't knew that how I will talk to a waiter. So I think if I have knowledge, then I will have confidence also.
Okay.
I want to say something that if you have noticed that from the starting to now, you means as you say that you improve, you see the improvement in yourself. So how you get this? You don't get all about the knowledge. You get just because you start showing. Okay, you start becoming confident. You start presenting yourself. That's why you get confident, and now you are easily say whatever you want. So it is a big, part of a confidence. Knowledge still you have means whatever ma'am just tell, that is mostly from the grammar portion. So here we are not discussing about the grammar. Here we are just showing our confidence. And you can see that we all are doing several mistakes in speaking. Still I am doing. Okay, so here we are just showing our confidence. And we can see every person is improving from a bit just because of a confidence. So here I can totally support to the confident. Like,
Okay. So any more questions? No? May I conclude?
yeah, sure.
So as an concludatory speech, from this healthy discussion, we can say that both knowledge and confidence, as being said by Mansi, are one of the most significant attributes that, if together possesses, can create a universal framework for success, irrespective of the task we have. But if one loses, has been argued by many one, the chaos takes a driver's seat, because from the discussion we able to recognize that knowledge is actually useless without confidence, just as confidence is useless without knowledge. So on a purest state, if we can conclude, we can only say that success is simply the byproduct of knowledge and confidence, where the ratio of both the knowledge and confidence is 1:1. Thank you.